Manchester United return to Champions League action this Wednesday against Istanbul. Started the group off well, 2 wins out of 2 so far. Really pleased with that. We've been good in cup competitions this season as opposed to the league where we've been absolutely fucking horseshit, haven't we? So this gives Manchester United another chance to hopefully get 3 points and move us clear in the group and look to qualify for the knockout stage, which at the beginning a lot of people were doom and gloom about this group and didn't think that Manchester United maybe could get out of the group. I was confident that maybe Manchester United could possibly finish second in this group, but at the moment we top the group. But this could all go fucking pear-shaped, it really could. A defeat over these 2 games against Istanbul could really fuck Manchester United up here. It really could. We've got to be getting 3 points in at least one of these next 2 games again in this double header against the Turkish opposition, or Manchester United may stumble or even fail still to qualify for the knockout stage. We've seen Manchester United, when we're expected to win or even when we're not expected to win, pull up shock results in our favour or against us. We just don't know what Manchester United's going to turn up, and that is a worry going into these games because we are capable of winning all the remaining games in this group to qualify for the next round, and we're capable of losing every one of these games in the group. So you just don't know what we're going to get. But if we get 3 points here, we will only need probably 1 more point to get us through to the next round. So a win in Turkey would pretty much, for me, almost guarantee a next round spot, whether it's top or second. Hopefully we can win and the other game can end a draw, and that would move us really clear in the race. But going to Turkey isn't an easy place to go and win. We've fucked up there in the past. We've struggled there. I remember one against Fenerbahce where we lost 3-0 in that season where Wayne Rooney scored the hat-trick against Fenerbahce. It's never easy going to Turkey, it really isn't. And this might not be as easy game as we think, but I think they're sitting around 7th in the league. I don't know too much about them. I don't think many people even give a shit too much about them. And they took a long time to be broken down against PSG in the last game. It was 0-0 for a while, and they did eventually break them down with Moise Kean getting a couple of goals. He actually completely flopped at Everton, so if he can score goals against this opposition, maybe they're not too clever, but Manchester United can't take anything for granted in this game. We've got to go out there and do our job. Now it does look like this may be a slightly rotated side to what we've been putting out, with reports that Dean Henderson could start this game in goal for Manchester United. Now that wouldn't really be a problem for me. He's been good enough for Manchester United this season when he's been called upon in the League Cup. Hasn't let Manchester United down at all in them games, so kept clean sheets in them games as well. And I at one point did want him to start ahead of David De Gea. I'm not going to deny that. David De Gea's come back and been stronger lately. Did make a mistake for Spain, but for Manchester United hasn't really been at fault for any of the goals or much for Manchester United. But I would still like to see Dean Henderson get more of a game for Manchester United, because he could potentially be the future for Manchester United, because there is still that chance that De Gea could go back to making a lot of cock-ups again over the next few months. So it would be good to see him start in goal, give him some good Champions League experience away in Turkey. There won't be the hostile atmosphere that there could be maybe if this game was played with fans in it, so that may help him ease him into this competition. If we qualify with these, then he will probably get a run out in the last couple of games of this group, but I don't expect Manchester United to get through this group with ease. There's going to be a fuck up somewhere along the line. We do expect. This is Manchester United. This team isn't flawless at all, even in these cup competitions. Now, left back, there could well be a chance for Brandon Williams to get a chance at left back. I think he could well rotate and rest Luke Shaw, because Telles is still out with the coronavirus, so he won't be able to play any part in probably the next couple of games. So I would expect probably Brandon Williams to come back in, probably 2-1 Xavi maybe at centre half alongside Maguire, and Wan-Bissaka there. Could well be a rotation in the formation as well. Is he going to play 3 across 3 in midfield as well? Could we see Matic come back into the fold? And Matic maybe obviously he's going to keep probably Bruno. Would he keep Bruno Fernandes in there again? He did rest him for last week's game. Bruno Fernandes and maybe Van der Beek in there. Would that be alright as a midfield 3? I don't know. He might go with Fred in there and Matic and Van der Beek and give Bruno Fernandes a rest. I'm not sure on his thinking there, but I don't reckon he's going to go with the 4-4-2 diamond again. He got the, I mean, a lot of people wanted to see the formation of the 4-4 diamond used against Arsenal because we utilised it quite well in that previous game. We won convincingly in the end against Leipzig, but it really didn't work against Arsenal. We were so poor, and I thought when we changed it at half time, just after half time, it looked a little bit better. We weren't great in the game at all, but that was probably our best spell. And as I've said previous, I thought that he should have brought Cavani on at half time and gone with the 3 up front of Rashford, Greenwood and Cavani in that particular game. Change it up, but the substitutes were just like for like, just really poor from Manchester United and from Solskjaer in that game. And he's got to get the tactics spot on in this game. And I think he's going to go for the 3 in midfield, probably with the 3 up front. Depends what he goes for. Martial will come back in because he didn't play at the weekend. Whether he keeps Greenwood and Rashford in, I'm not too sure, to be honest, because he may have one eye on that game against Everton at the weekend. I've got a feeling probably Greenwood will come out for maybe James or Mata in there, but I personally would keep Greenwood in there because he's always liable of a goal in him. And if Manchester United can get them front 3 on the pitch, we haven't got them front 3 on the pitch, I don't think, much this season as a 3, have we much at all. And they were our best front 3 last season. I don't think, I mean, he might even start Edison Cavani, but I doubt it because Anthony Martial hasn't been playing in the league. If Anthony Martial hadn't been banned and had been playing regular in the league, there's a good chance he would have started him. I do though feel if Manchester United qualify early from this group that Cavani will get his chance in this, playing in that number 9 position, but it's against Anthony Martial at the moment, and he's going to keep Anthony Martial in that position unless Cavani starts banging the goals in. He's really got to start banging them in to put pressure on Martial, because Martial hasn't had a great start to the season at all. Scored an own goal, has been sent off, has been pretty poor for Manchester United so far this season. And if Edison Cavani can take his chance and start banging goals in, it will really put pressure on him up there, but we will have to wait and see. But as I say, I don't know too much about this team. No one really gives a fuck about Istanbul, Basaksehir, or however you fucking pronounce it. But I think it's going to be a difficult game for Manchester United. I mean, he might not even pick that formation. I mean, he might go for the 5 at the back. I don't know. He's used that a fair bit over I mean, we don't really know. He doesn't really seem to know what his best formation and best team is at all still as Manchester United manager. It is a bit baffling to be honest, that he doesn't know. I mean, fair play that you've got different formations, different tactics for different opposition, and I understand that you've got to be flexible as a manager, and we know that, but to not really know what you're going to do from game to game is a bit worrying for Manchester United. And I don't think he really was sure what he was going to do against Arsenal and threw in the 4-4-2 diamond, although a lot, including myself, thought about it, and it was too narrow. There was not enough width in that particular game, which was a concern for me, and he completely got it wrong, and he is paid the big bucks. I'm not a master tactician at all. I'm just someone that talks about football and just says it how I see it on the pitch. I just talk a load of bullshit in front of a camera, to be honest. But he's paid big bucks to get the tactics and that right, and the formation of the 4-4-2 diamond just seemed too narrow and not enough width. And I think maybe going back to the 3 up front maybe would, or maybe even the 1 up front and the 3 in behind, maybe a better formation for Manchester United for this game. I don't know. We will see. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I mean, are this team going to sit back at home and try and counter? I don't know. I don't know enough about this team. But Manchester United have got to go into this game trying to get 3 points. There's no point going into this game for a draw, because we need to get this group done and dusted if we can qualify as quick as possible, so that then we can look ahead to Premier League, because Premier League is the bread and butter and we've been fucking shitting that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're not, head over there and hit the subscribe button. If you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit the share button. It really does help us out. And I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.